told your friend you're not okay, and tell me.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So yeah, I haven't been very well. I've had COVID. What I thought was just a cold was COVID. So I think if I hadn't been jabbed, it probably would have been far worse. But anyway, so today I'm going to make a chili. So I'll show you the ingredients and then I will take you through how I cook chili. I don't have kidney beans in mine because I don't like them. Sometimes I put them in and pick them out. I have finely chopped an onion. I've got some salt and some pepper. One red chili. Haven't deseeded it because it's only a small one, so I don't think it'd be too bad. 3 garlic cloves, just dice those. Some mushrooms. Some British lean beef steak mince. This is a 500 gram one. So what I've been tending to do now is buy 250 grams and bulking it out with more mushrooms. But the mushrooms were sort of like a bit ropey today. So, and I had one of these in the freezer to use. Some mild chili powder. Some fry light. 1 tin of chopped tomatoes. What I'll do is I'll rinse it out with water. That'll add to it, to the sauce. 1 Tesco's red wine stock pot, and a few beef gravy granules if it needs thickening. So this basically, apart from your gravy granules, is all sin-free on Slimming World. So in a pan, I've just sprayed some of my fry light, and I am going to, the pan's heating up on the hob. Just going to chuck in the onions, add a little bit more of the fry light on the top, and then add a bit of salt. Just bring the moisture out of the onions. Going to soften these down for about 5 minutes. So I'm also going to be adding some tomato puree. Always forget about the tomato puree. Anyway, the onions are going to soften on there for a little while now. So I'm going to add the garlic. I'm guaranteed this won't all come out in one shot. There we go. Garlic's going in. Just going to stir it so it doesn't burn. The mushrooms are now being added. Ooh, they come out without too much of a hassle, didn't they? I'm just going to fry this all off together for a bit. I'll add the chili in as well. Let's go for it. Added in the chili. So I've just broken up my mince and added that in. And just gonna brown it off. So that's browned off, as you can see. And I've just added 2 tablespoons of tomato puree, which I'm just gonna cook off a little bit before adding the chili powder. Okay. Oh, I've got to show you my sous chef for today. He's helping me. It's my daughter's retriever. We have little Oakley asleep, and Conker's pacing because he thinks he wants to go out, but you're not letting him out yet. So that's all mixed in. Now I'm gonna add my chili powder. I'm not measuring it out. What I would say is do it to taste. We don't mind it a little bit on the spicy side. And in goes my stock pot. When I add the tomatoes in a minute, that will dissolve a bit more. There we go, stirred that in. Just going to add a tin of tomatoes. And I am going to rinse out the can with some water and add that to the pan. So there's my water. Just going to add in what I think, maybe a little bit more. Just to make it saucier. There we go. Now, I am going to move it to the front ring, put it on a low heat, and leave it for about half an hour. So I just wait for this to come back up to the boil, which it's going to do in a second. Oh, those, I've said it before, those blooming handles get really hot because they're metal. So we'll come back in half an hour. I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to add some of the gravy granules just to thicken it up a bit. But anyway, bring that to the boil, and we're back in half an hour. I use 1 mug of rice, 2 cups of water. So I always find this works for me. So this has got, but I've doubled it, so I've got 2 mugs of rice, 4 cups of water. So all I'm going to do is pop that on there, move that around. So just lighten the hob. Sorry about the dogs barking in the background. Don't know what they're barking at. I think what are you barking at? There's nobody there. Nobody. So I'm going to bring this up to the boil, and then what I do is I let it steam for 10 minutes. But I'll show you what I'm looking for. I'm looking to get like holes in the rice. So I'll come back and show you that in a bit. So that's my rice just coming to the boil. I'm just going to do is I always stir it with a metal fork. Not a spoon, fork. Oops. I don't know why. Just do it that way. And I'll come back and I'll show you what I mean when we get the holes in the rice. There are a few holes. I don't know if you can see it, but I just stirred it just now so it's not coming. And I know now that this is done. So that is going off, and the lid is going on, and it's going to steam now for 10 minutes. So that's the rice all nicely steamed now. So I'm just about to dish up, and I'll show you the finished dish in a minute. So, and there's the finished dish, and some extra for my daughter.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that